What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of CourtRoom Podcast, DJ's CourtRoom Podcast. We back, man. We back. The NBA season's back. The first two games of the season opening just ended. The Timberwolves, the Lakers, the Celtics, and the Knicks. First, I want to talk about ring night. Then I want to talk about the in and outs of the game of the Knicks and Celtics game. Then I want to talk about Timberwolves and the Lakers and how Bronny James and LeBron James played at the same time. First father and son duo, and then the in and outs of that game. But I'm excited for this year, man. I'm glad the NBA is back. The NBA gives me joy, gives me just happiness, and I'm glad we're back, man. So it's going to be way more episodes, way more content, and I feel great about this year, man. So let's get to it. First, I want to talk about the Celtics and the Knicks. So it's the Celtics opening night. You know, Jason Tatum, Drew Holiday, Jaylen Brown, Al Horford, all them boys came out, got their ring, and they brought out KG, Ray Allen, and Paul Pierce. As honorable mentions and stuff like that for ring night, and they felt confident. They felt great. I knew the Celtics was gonna win this opening night just because of the Knicks acquiring different pieces, and for the Knicks, take some time to get some chemistry together. So I knew the Celtics was gonna win because they already got chemistry. They already hyped up. You already got Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown having a chip on their shoulder because of this summer, how Jason Tatum was disrespected, getting benched twice, the whole game in the Olympics, then not getting MVP. Then you had Jaylen Brown not being a part of the Olympics, and all these unknown sources going against them and everything. And I knew they was gonna come out. And guess what they did? They came out. Jason Tatum scored 30-something points, 37 points, I think. He had 8 3-pointers. And I think he only missed 3 shots. Jaylen Brown had 23. Derrick White had 24. And on the Knicks side, Jalen Brunson. How much Jalen Brunson scored? Jalen Brunson scored 22. 1 rebound, 2 assists. Mikal Bridges had 16, 2 assists. Karl Anthony Towns had 12 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists. Josh Hart had 12, 4 and 3. McBride surprisingly had 22 as well. Came off the bench, did great. He was one of the outsiders that did great from the bench. One of the bench players they had last year, and it looks like he's gonna have a great year this year. But let's go to the Boston's score. Jason Tatum at 37 and 10. Jaylen Brown at 23 and 7. Derrick White had 24. Drew Holiday at 18. Throughout the whole roster of the Celtics, they did good collectively. And whatever happened. The score was 132 to 109. I knew this was going to be the outcome of this game. And Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum was looking for vengeance this year. Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown is going to be stepping on everybody's necks. Drew Holiday, Derrick White, and all the other pieces, they're going to be coming back at them. Coming right behind them to try to repeat. Kristaps Porzingis did not play tonight. I'm assuming because of injury. I don't know. He's always injured, but he didn't even have to play tonight because they dominated. They really dominated, so I'm scared for the lead whenever he comes back. But the Knicks, I kind of knew they was going to lose because they acquired some new people, Mikal Bridges, Karl Anthony Towns. They acquired some new rosters. They adjusted the roster, and they don't got Julius Randle. They don't got Dante DiVincenzo no more, so it's going to take time for them to readjust. and get the hang of things. I still have them like top 3 in the East. A lot of people don't. I do. And you know, it was just a rough night for them. And they got outscored, they got out hustled, they got out rebound. The Celtics is just a better team tonight, and they showed that why they're champions. Whatever the Knicks need to do to get better is just be able to knock down more shots, be able to play defense, be able to be more aggressive, and be more intimidating. Because I feel like that's what they're lacking. They're lacking intimidation. I don't think nobody is scared of nobody on that team. Nobody on that team will how can I say this? Will have Jalen Brunson's back. You know Draymond, he will always have Steph Curry's back. Then you got people like Anthony Davis, he will always have LeBron back. You feel what I'm saying? They don't have that guy that would just protect their star. And I feel like that's what they're lacking. They got defense. They got OG. They got Mikal. They got defense. They just need aggressiveness, and they just need to make shots and chemistry. And that is going to come with time. So I'm not going to judge anything out of this first game. I'm just going to tell y'all what I seen and what I feel like the losing team need to adjust, and what the winning team, what they did great. Now, I want to talk about the Timberwolves and the Lakers. This was a great game. In the beginning of the game, it was looking close. Then the Lakers, in the middle of the game, the Lakers they was about to take over. Then the Timberwolves started creeping back up, and then the Lakers started, dominating a little bit more. Then, I knew it was gonna be this type of game. I just didn't know who was gonna win. But again, like I said, in the Knicks and Celtics, this was down with chemistry. This was down with making shots. This was down with hustling. This was down with who wants it more. And the Lakers showed that they wanted more. The Lakers was knocking down shots. The Lakers they had chemistry. The Timberwolves got a new adjustments, a new roster, so it's gonna take time for them to mush together. But I can see them being a great team again this year. It's just they gotta adjust to play with each other. And yeah, the Lakers did great, man. Anthony Davis, he had 36 and 16. He dominated. If Anthony Davis plays like this, for the whole season, he could be an MVP conversation. If he doesn't get injured and he plays the amount of games where he can be eligible for these certain awards, he can be MVP conversations. I swear. 36 and 16 and 3 blocks. That is pretty good. LeBron James had 16, 5 and 4. I'm not finna expect a lot from LeBron. He's about to turn 40 years old. Man. 16, 5 and 4. That is a great, okay game. I'm not gonna say great game. That's an okay game for LeBron. But he's 40. He's about to turn 40 in December. What do we expect him to do? You feel what I'm saying? Rui Hachimura had 18, 5 and 1. Austin Reeves had 12, 9, 4. 9 rebounds? They let Austin Reeves grab 9 rebounds. See, you see what I'm saying? Timberwolves have no hustle. They had no hustle tonight. And yeah, overall, the Lakers knocked down shots, man. They was playing like a team. They were playing like they wanted it. And the adjustments JJ Redick made was absolutely phenomenal. Now the Timberwolves. Anthony Edwards, Ant-Man, he did great tonight. He did what he was supposed to do. Play like a superstar. He knocked down 3. We can tell that he improved on his 3-point shooting. Really well. He had 27, 6, and 3. How many threes he made? He made 5 threes. And he was 40% from the field goal range. He could have done better knocking down more shots. But What was he from the 3-point range, dude? He was 38% from the 3-point range. That's not bad at all. That's not bad at all, the 3-point range. But field goal percentage, he could have done way better. But everybody else, Randall had 16 and 9. It didn't even look like he had 16 and 9. He looked like he had like 5 points. Because Randall was missing a lot of shots. He didn't look confident out there. He didn't look like he wanted it. He didn't have no aggression. Like, he was letting people get rebounds over him. Like, it's like he was scared that he was going to hurt his shoulder again. But he needs to stop playing like that. Like, the way he needs to play on this team, he needs to play with aggression. He needs to play aggressive. He needs to play with intensity. He needs to just go at his opponent and just create space. Like, he don't need to just hesitate or nothing. Like, if somebody's like letting you want to shoot the ball. Be confident. Or just driving, and then if they try to clog the paint, kick it up to the open man. Like, you got shooters like Dante doing shit, so Anthony Edwards is a good shooter now. You got people like Alexander Walker that can knock down the corner shot. Mike Conley. Like, Mike Conley didn't really do good this game with shooting, but that's not going to last forever. And then Rudy Gobert had 13, 14 rebounds. And Nasri had 12. Dante had 10. Alexander Walker had 14. Yeah, and they didn't even play all the players. Like, they should have played Rob. I don't know why they didn't play the rookies. But, yeah. Their rotation was kind of little, but overall, they need to be confident. They need more time to play with each other because they got new people on the team, but they need to be confident. They need to knock down shots. And that's going to come over time, man. But yeah, that's all I'm going to talk about for these 2 games. I feel like I covered like everything I need to cover for those 2 games. And overall, both of the games, like the 2 teams that lost, they need to just knock down more shots. They need to be more aggressive. They need to be more confident. And they just need more playing time together because both teams got new players that's acquired on the team. And oh yeah, almost forgot. Bronny James and LeBron James played in the game together. The first father and son duo played the game together. LeBron passed him the ball. Bronny shot and bricked. And then they showed a camera angle to his mama putting out her phone and dipping. Like, what the frick? Like, she just dipped. Like, he just showed her leaving after he bricked and went to the bench. But other than that, congratulations to LeBron making history, being on the court at the same time as his son making history, man. That is like a moment that we'll always remember. But other than that, the winning team, they made shots, they played good together, they have chemistry, and they did what they were supposed to do on their home court. The other team, they gotta do what they gotta do, man. They gotta play aggressive. You can't learn effort. Like, you can't teach effort. Like, they gotta just have that. And the 2 stars, Jalen Brunson and Anthony Edwards, it looked like they was the only one they wanted to play. And then the other dude on the Knicks that came off the bench, he wanted to play too, but like, come on, everybody gotta show effortness. Everybody gotta show they want to win. But that's it, y'all. I'm gonna see y'all in the next episode. Make sure you subscribe, like, comment, share this video, share the podcast, man. Expand this podcast. And I'll see y'all in the next episode. Peace.